All right, we're here with Tom from Keller Home Loans, and we're here to talk about MSHDA. So Tom, first, what is MSHDA?
Sure. So Joe, MSHDA is a down payment assistance program that the state of Michigan has for first-time home buyers. So essentially, across the entire state, there's a $10,000 down payment assistance that's available for qualified buyers. Okay. And so really, what is down payment assistance? Down payment assistance is an ability to then receive additional money that you can have to put towards your down payment, so that way your payments are lower. And say if you don't have necessarily the amount of money that you would need to close on a home, because we do have minimum down payment thresholds that we do have to have, 3.5% for FHA, 5% for conventional. There's a lot of home buyers out there that maybe have great credit, maybe have great income, but they haven't been able to save. Right? And so this avenue really allows for people to realize the homeownership dream without having to come out necessarily and break the bank for their down payment that they might not necessarily have. Okay? And so what MSHDA does, it allows for us lenders to underwrite and qualify the loan. Once we are on our end set that, hey, this buyer is a qualified buyer, we've underwritten the loan, everything checks out, we then submit to MSHDA. They have their own criteria that they got to meet. So they have a minimum threshold of 640 for credit. They do have income limits for the household. So basically, anybody who's 18 and over who's living in the home and is able-bodied and working, not a student or disabled, does have to have that income calculated. So you might say, hey, it's just me, my wife, and my 18-year-old son. Well, as long as everybody's able-bodied and working and not a student, we have to count that income, okay? So different counties have different income limits. For instance, here in Oakland County, our income limit is about $94,000, roughly $94,000 across the entire county. There are some certain cities that do have a little bit higher threshold, like Southfield and Royal Oak. However, most of the entire county is about $94,000 income limit for that entire household. Also, there's a price point limit that the county does have. Well, the entire state is pretty much at $224,500, okay? And that's on a purchase price, okay? So with that being said, you know, as long as you meet underneath that purchase price threshold and you're underneath that income limit and you're above 640, you should have the ability to receive that $10,000 down payment assistance, which is a great benefit for our buyers.
So if you're currently renting and say your payments, let's just say $1,500, right? So $1,500, and then you look up and you're already paying that payment, right? But you say, well, I could buy this house and my payment's going to be $1,200, but you don't necessarily have all the funds to put down. You don't have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in the bank. A MSHDA product, and your household's making less than that 94. A MSHDA product would be kind of perfect for you.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly right. And a lot of times when you're renting right now, I mean, in all times, your prices are a little inflated, probably higher than the mortgage that you're going to be doing. And so a lot of people are concerned with, oh, you know, I don't think I'm going to have the money enough to put down. So the nice thing is with this product, you do have that. Now, there are closing costs that are associated, just like with any loan, okay? However, the nice thing is with MSHDA, there's only a 1% cash commitment that the buyer does have to have, and it could come in form of a cash gift if you necessarily don't have that 1%, and it would be based on the loan value.
So if I'm hearing you right, you're going to get $10,000 down payment assistance. You're required to put 1% in the deal, so $2,000 and some dollars that you can get as a gift from someone else.
That's right.
In order to close on the home.
That's right.
And if your rent is more than what your principal, interest, tax, and insurance would be, then your payment is actually going to go down versus paying a landlord.
That's exactly.
And now
right.
You're building your own equity. What a cool product. So yes, there's some nuances to a MSHDA product, but go ahead and reach out. Let's evaluate your situation. See if MSHDA makes the most amount of sense for you. And if it does, let's go down that route. If it doesn't, we can talk about different products. But the first thing to do on any home ownership journey is reach out, understand your scenario, and go from there, right? So go ahead, give us a call today. We'd love to chat with you more about it. Thank you.